I am looking forward to it.
I think you're lying. I get that feeling.
What are you, some kind of mob therapist?
Well, hey, I think without this movie, we wouldn't have The Sopranos, because this came out before The Sopranos.
Like saying without The Godfather, you wouldn't have analyzed this.
That's probably true.
Without the Mafia, you wouldn't have any of it, so...
According to the FBI, the Mafia doesn't exist.
Neither does this movie. According to the FBI.
Really? Okay.
That's what I hear. Oh, good. You're insane.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I think this marks the downfall of Mr. De Niro's career, the beginning's downward slope.
And Billy Crystal's.
Billy Crystal never really had...
He had a movie.
He had one movie that everybody knows him for. When Harry Met Sally.
That wasn't even what I was thinking of.
City Slickers?
Yep.
But seriously, I can't think of that many movies that Billy Crystal has done.
He was mainly like stand-up comedian for the most part of his career.
But yeah, no, I don't think that's the downfall. Billy Crystal never had a movie career to have a downfall. De Niro did.
He's still in movies.
Shitty movies,
Still getting them paychecks.
you know, like all
Meet the Fockers.
Yeah. Although his worst bad movie, I think is I don't own it, but I have a secret, like Rocky and Bullwinkle, because he's hilarious in that.
That movie is way better than
It should
most
be.
people gave it credit for.
It's better than it should be. But yes, hopefully this will be better than the other comedy we watched in the A section, Airheads.
See, that was just dated.
That's true. And the next movie we watched is a comedy, which is...
Does it analyze that?
No, I don't own that. No, the next movie's Animal House, which I think will be dated, but it'll still be funny. But that's next week. We have to sit through this abomination of a movie first.
I'm looking forward to it.
Do you have a bull strike back there? When you get done, you can tell us how forward you look at it.
I'm looking forward to watching the sequel after we buy it because of how much we will enjoy this.
I doubt it. So we'll see when we're done watching this. I Doodle. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No, but like, I don't know. Kind of ambiguous about the movie. Like, this would just fall into my "it's a movie" category.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's a movie you can watch. It's got some laughs in it, but like, if I never see it again, I will be alright.
Doesn't make you want to watch the sequel?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, it's
Towards the end, I was kind of like, I hope this is over soon.
yeah, it kind of got drawn out there. I mean, I'm saying it's not a bad movie.
Huh.
I would watch this before I watched Airheads again.
Yeah, I don't know. So I would just never be inclined to actually watch this movie.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm sure there's movies where you could say, would you rather watch Analyze This or, you know, I don't know, a Ben Affleck movie, and I'd be like, well, I'll just read a book.
Affleck has some good movies.
Some.
His last two weren't bad. Argo and the
Okay, you could watch this or Geely.
I've never seen Geely, and I have
Neither have I.
I have no desire to watch Geely. But yeah, it wasn't bad. I'm not like yeah.
It was fine. Like, I actually have nothing to say about it.
It's the only character that I vaguely remember that didn't annoy me and this time when I watched it, just because is Lisa Kudrow, because she always annoys me.
You know, you think this was the downfall of De Niro's career.
I
think it was the downfall of Tony Bennett's career. Also, Molly Shannon's.
Molly Shannon.
She was the first patient.
Oh. No, I think her Superstar movie was the downfall of her career.
You just don't hear about Tony Bennett anymore.
Is he alive?
I don't know. Had you asked me when this movie was made, I wouldn't have been able to tell you. Well, after I watched the movie, I would have been able to tell you.
Really? When was this movie made?
The point was, whenever it was made, he was old then. He's still alive, he's older now.
This says 99.
He might still be hanging on. Seems like the biggest performers never died.
Yeah. But yeah, it's you're right. It's just kind of, you're right. It's just kind of a movie.
It's a movie you can watch.
You have 104 minutes to kill, or just this is the type of movie that you would put on in the background while you're doing something else.
Like, even that. You know, I guess if you got Netflix on shuffle or something like this, it comes up. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I've got nothing to say. Like,
Yeah, I'm kind of not good, not great, not bad. Let's say that it's not like a bad movie.
no, it's just there. It's a movie that was made.
The only
Got some actors in it.
The only weird piece of trivia I could dig up on the net about this movie was every like restaurant or indoor scene except for the hotel and the warehouse at the end was a scene of an actual mob head. That was, and like De Niro himself picked out all the gangsters' clothes to make sure they looked appropriate.
Wow.
Yeah, exciting, thrilling.
If you want to watch a Harold Ramis movie, watch Ghostbusters.
Groundhog Day, Caddyshack,
There's way better Harold Ramis films.
Stripes. He didn't direct Stripes, but he's in it. Yeah, he didn't direct Ghostbusters. Reitman directed Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I can't.
Again, he was in it.
But yeah. So yeah. There you go. You can watch it if you want.
Yeah.
It gets a It's a meh.
It's definitely pretty high on the meh scale.
And like I said, next week is next time we do one of these, it'll be Animal House.
I don't know. This would be weird, but I don't think I've ever seen Animal House.
Like all the way through or no?
I've seen very small bits and pieces, but I've never watched it all the way through.
Really? I think it'll still be funny.
Like, I know it's obviously it's the end credits thing is started all that, like it's been copied so many times.
Yeah.
Since then.
And I think I could be wrong, I think it's the first National Lampoon movie. Because it's National
Lampoon.
I don't know. Yeah, because Blues Brothers wasn't, and I can't remember any other one. The other national, I know there's like shitty ones now, like Van Wilder and shit like that. But I
There's shittier National Lampoon movies than that.
Well, yeah.
They just slap fucking.
They slap that on anything.
National Lampoon's Spring Break.
But
I don't know. shitty fucking movies coming out.
Yeah. Yeah. Next week is Animal House. So that probably won't get a meh.
Yeah, probably have more to say than it's a movie. Because that one will be a movie with John Belushi.
And a good soundtrack. But anyway, that's next week. See you next week.
Yep.